Will GTA 6 be woke? Well, that's what we're going to be discussing within today's video. Now, a quick disclaimer before we start, just before you guys start typing straight away in the comments down below, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be very, very neutral on this topic. Obviously, nowadays, everyone is quick to react and type whatever they want in the comments down below. A lot of opinions are out there, but just to let you guys know, like I said, I'll be very neutral on it. I'm not going to try and swing one way or the other. The idea is just to answer this question and based off the information that we have from Rockstar Games officially and also unofficially from reputable sources as well. I think it is worth discussing. And if you guys are new to the channel, welcome on in. Please make sure to subscribe to Project Vice. Help the channel out as much as you can. It is greatly appreciated. Like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any upcoming GTA 6 video. But let's get straight into it. So in July of 2022, before the leaks came out, before trailer 1, games journalist Jason Schreier, who's very reputable within the industry, coming out with an article on Rockstar Games and GTA 6 by titling it as Rockstar Games cleaned up its Frat-Boy culture and Grand Theft Auto 2. With a new tone at the company and a change in creative direction, GTA 6 will probably feel very different from its predecessor. So the article started off by saying, in the summer of 2020, after a police officer killed George Floyd, Rockstar Games quietly shelved a motive play it had planned to release for its GTA Online mode called Cops and Crooks. This was an expansion that was going to be included within Online at the time, and it was a twist on the children's game where players organized into a team of good guys and bad guys, but seemed especially tone-deaf during the global reckoning over police violence. Senior executives at the time at Rockstar were very concerned with the narrative and how it would be interpreted during a time of heightened skepticism and mistrust of American police, so they decided to put it aside and drop it. And I'll be making sure to link this to GTA 6 in a moment, but the article continued on by saying this was one of several politically sensitive actions Rockstar, a division of Take-Two, who are their parent company, has taken in recent years. The company actually removed transphobic jokes from the most recent console release of GTA 5 and significantly narrowed its gender pay gap. Moves like these once seemed unthinkable for a company whose best-selling franchise is a satirical depiction of America that involves playing gangsters who kill civilians and where women are mostly depicted as sexual objects. GTA 5 was a nihilistic parody that threw insults at everything from right-wing radio hosts to liberal politicians. Inside the company, the tone wasn't much different. Rockstar employees described the workplace culture full of drinking, brawling, and excursions to strip clubs. The company was an early symbol of an industry-wide problem of long hours at the office, known as crunch, in which staff were expected to be at their desk many nights and weekends in order to keep a game on schedule. Since that outcry, Rockstar Games has attempted to reinvent itself as a more progressive and compassionate workplace, according to various interviews with more than around 20 people who worked there or left recently. One employee described it as a boys' club transformed into a real company. And the article continues on by saying some workers say they're still trying to figure out how to make games at this new iteration of Rockstar and wonder what even a GTA game looks like in today's environment. Besides, several Rockstar employees pointed out that you can't really satirize today's America, it's already a satire of itself. Now, before I break this down, I know what you're going to be saying in the comments down below. We've already gotten trailer 1, we already have the official information from Rockstar Games in terms of what we saw in the trailer, and I'll touch on that in a moment, but in terms of breaking this down, now like I stated earlier, just to keep in mind, this was before trailer 1 and before the leaks. When this article did come out, a lot of people were really concerned about GTA 6 potentially being woke. The fact that Rockstar Games went to the lengths to remove transphobic jokes from GTA 5's story mode, and not only that as well, the fact that GTA 6 is going to be including the first female protagonist for the first time within the HD era. Also, the fact that Rockstar have attempted to be a more progressive and compassionate company. And lastly, that they are more cautious nowadays not to punch down by making jokes at marginalized groups. Now, marginalized groups, which I'm assuming this article is relating to the LGBT rights community and all those social activists. We don't know how GTA 6 is going to turn out once it launches next year in 2025, but I mean, the developers are being cautious not to punch down by making jokes at marginalized groups, but it doesn't mean that they won't do it. But was this also a PR move by Rockstar to maintain a positive company image? That is definitely something else to keep in mind. But moving on to trailer 1, this is officially what we saw within the trailer, and I tell you what, there was nothing that was woke. No woke culture was featured within this trailer whatsoever. That's from my perspective anyways. The general reception from the public and of course media as well was that it's going to be much more anti-woke than woke. Numerous examples that we saw in the trailer showcased obviously the strip club with a bunch of ladies of the night twerking. Not only that, but also a light-skinned young woman twerking on top of a vehicle. And lastly, in traffic, a guy in a singlet gets out of his vehicle and grabs his crotch. If that means that Rockstar Games has gone woke, then you're sorely mistaken, because we have seen, like I said, those numerous examples. But only that, there were other scenes within the trailer as well that did showcase it, but those are the ones that were pointed out that were much more obvious than others. I'll give you a little bit of my thoughts on this. I would say that just because before that trailer did come out, obviously Jason Schreier did come out with that article, which was even before the leaks as well. So I would say that it is very outdated, but I think it is worth discussing nonetheless. Reason being, the game is of course not out. Of course, everything can be subject to change. By understanding based off trailer 1 and of course what Rockstar Games have done in the past, their track record, they probably don't want to go down the path of the work-alike culture, because then that will appeal to the left wing, to appeal to some ideology that's not the exact same viewpoint of every single person in the world. So I would say that Rockstar are probably going to go down the middle with this one, perhaps lean more to the right. It's hard to necessarily say at the moment. Like I said, it could be just all a PR move from when that article did come out in July of 2022. We have learnt so much more since then about GTA 6. Now I want to hear from you guys down in that comment section below. I'm very, very curious. Do you think GTA 6 will be woke, or will it not be? Will Rockstar be sticking to their roots? Will they be doing what they always do when they release a new GTA and maintaining that Grand Theft Auto-like feel? I want to make sure I hear from you guys down there. By that, guys, make sure to subscribe to Project Vice, like, and of course turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any upcoming GTA 6 video. Now currently I'm actually in the process of getting some merch done. Please be on the lookout for when it does happen. I'll be making sure to keep you guys regularly updated. By that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, stay safe, and I am out.